Okay, so first thing you need to do is you need to do your file new. So you go to the very top of the menu, file new, and it will populate this menu. Depending on if your picture is landscape or portrait, it's either going to be a 10 by 8 or 8 by 10. My photo is tall, so I'm going to keep my width 8 and my height 10. I'm going to have it called pumpkin, and 150 resolution is good. And then once you have it set up, you're going to simply go to your desktop and drag and drop your file into Photoshop. So I have my file here. All I have is one layer. And what I'm going to do is I want to check this setting first. So the setting that I need to check is by going to the window at the top menu, and I need to make sure that my contextualized taskbar is checked, meaning that you have this little bar here. You can move it and drag it. I personally like kind of having it off to the side or up top because it gets in the way for me. So once I have that taskbar, then I'm going to select my selection brush tool. If I use the, by holding my mouse down, it shows different tools. So I'm going to use my selection brush tool. And let's say, for example, I'm going to brush and I want to select, I want to put a bat here. So I'm just going to paint generative fill, and then I will say bat hanging upside down. Sometimes AI is great, and sometimes it is awful. You can't ever guarantee what you're going to get. And after it's done generating, let's zoom in here by doing, how do I zoom in? Command plus, okay? Then I have some options. So it gave me 1, 2, and 3. I think I like 3 better. I'm going to zoom out, command minus. Space bar allows me to drag my whole page around. Okay, if I'm using my my brush and I'm like, you know what, I don't want to actually paint it there, Command D, deselects. Okay, that's important to note. Let's say, for example, now I want to make my brush a little bit bigger. I can use the brackets on the keyboard to make it bigger. And then I'm going to say that I want a spider hanging on a web. Okay, and then I'll hit generate. You can do so many things with this. You could go as far as you want or as simple as you want. You can change your background. You could select your background and completely generate it. And like, so it didn't give me a great option, so I'm going to hit delete here. I'm going to go back to my picture, make sure my picture is selected, and I'm going to try one more time. A spider hanging from a web. Okay. Command Z goes backwards. Shift Command Z goes forwards. And just play with it. See what you guys can come up with. But you could change the background. So if I wanted to make my brick wall into a cemetery, you could do that. If you want to have your pumpkin be in a grass field, you could do that. You just have to tell it what you want. Okay. Now let's say, for example, I'm done. I'm going to go now to my file, export, quick PNG, and turn it in. And that is it. Okay?